guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Xochitl. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with some more makeup reviews, tutorials, demos, and more. Today I just want to do a quick chit chat, get ready with me as I'm getting ready to go out. It's going to be a simple look and actually kind of incorporating the look that someone requested I do that I've been doing recently. This is like my go-to everyday really quick look, depending if I do wing liner or not. We can scrape off some time with wing liner and lashes. Today we're adding wing liner and lashes. And this is incorporating a little bit of high-end and drugstore, a nice little mix of it. And then especially today, I wanted to use the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I went to Sephora and I actually picked up the mini one because I was like, let's see. I love that Sephora has minis. So this is only $15. They have a bigger version, but I was like, let's try it out. And I was definitely curious because they got me with the words hydrating. It's like a gel type of primer. Ooh. And I actually finally got to use it yesterday. I'm still testing it out a little bit more, different foundations, different looks. Ooh, so that I can give you guys a full-on review of how I feel about this foundation for dry skin. I feel like I've definitely seen more reviews for oily skin, so I feel like I don't know if, you know, comparable wise, I want to compare basically for dry skin, because this is hydrating. So I was like, is this meant for more dry skin? But I used it yesterday and I was like, I want to use it again and see. But one thing I will say right off the bat, I was doing my makeup in the car and it was very, very hot because we did not turn on the AC. We turned it on the way back. But if you were in Chicago yesterday, it was like 80+ degrees, so hot. Work, car, makeup, I was running late. So, but when I put this on my face, it felt very, very cooling and it was so hot, but I felt like my makeup was not dripping as much. I don't know though. Let's see. Let's try it out indoors. See, that'll make a difference. Plus, I was so mad because I totally forgot my Max Fix Plus, which is literally my holy water. Like, I need this for my makeup because I have dry skin. It makes the biggest difference. So I kind of want to see full on, take your time indoors, not sweating while you're doing your makeup. And hopefully I can have a review and demo. Thumbs up if you want to see that. Comment down below if you want to hear my full on thoughts on this primer. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take my Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. And I'm going to go ahead and take a couple pumps. Definitely been using a lot of Flower Beauty products. I love it, especially for this very luminous look. And I figured I would do this quick makeup, not only because I've got places to go, but also because it's a very simple look, a little bit more enhanced with the lips and the lip liner. But I love their lipstick combo, also Flower Beauty. But I'm actually going to, my friend is having a birthday party. And it's a 2000s, early 2000s themed birthday party. So I was like, all right, what should I do? What should I wear? Let's go back to early 2000s. What was popular? First thing that comes to mind is a JLo tracksuit, the pink tracksuit. But I was like, okay, I want to do something that I don't have to purchase like a whole outfit. I want this to be easy, affordable. I'm not trying to do too much. Like, I'm trying to do it, but you know, trying to do budget friendly. The next thing was maybe we can do JLo, so many JLo outfits. We can do the JLo all white, the Puff Daddy era, you know, the tracksuit in that JLo. But then I was like, oh, I need white pants. I don't have white pants. I feel like Old Navy didn't have, or they had a sale for white jeans, but it wasn't as good as their regular jeans, probably because everybody needs white jeans right now. So while everything other for jeans were like 50% off, so you can buy jeans for like 20 bucks, they were still like 30+. And they were sold out of the white jeans because everybody is buying white jeans. Is like, let's go even cheaper. So I was actually like, Mean Girls. Who doesn't love Mean Girls? Who still does not quote Mean Girls on the daily basis? So the easiest, simplest Mean Girls outfit I can think of, which right away when I tell people, they're like, Regina George is like, yep, I'm getting a white tank top. I'm snipping it. So, and I just wear a purple bra underneath. And that's what we're going to do. The next thing was, all I needed was like a black skater skirt, which I was just like, okay, whatever. That's something probably cheap and easy. I can get it Forever 21 because remember back, I guess I'm remembering too back far in the day when skater skirts were, you know, popular. But I even looked on Forever 21's website and they're like, yes, we have skater skirts for like $5. I was like, all right, let me go to Forever 21. I go to one. They're like, we don't have skater skirts. I was like, excuse me? So I was like, all right. And then I was like, I happened to be by another one. It's like, let's check. Maybe it's just them. Also very limited. But what I did end up finding was actually just like a strapless dress. I was like, ew, this might not be my size. But it was on sale, 10 bucks. So I figured I'll just like put the strapless right up, pull it right up underneath my boobs. And then, you know, the rest of the dress, I'll just put the white tank top on top. And that'll be a skirt. I was like, there you go. And that way the skirt is not too short. Because I'm totally not about the Hoochie Mama days anymore. Hoochie Mama days were a little bit past us. So I figured I was like, okay, it's a little bit, you know, longer. If I want to shorten it, I can shorten it. If I, you know, depending how many drinks and I feel Hoochie Mama-esque, we can do that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take my Flower Beauty Concealer. And we're going to go ahead and highlight the face. I would use the Flower Beauty Concealer brush that I just bought, but I have to wash it, or it's either I washed it and it's just far away. But I've actually really been loving that brush a lot. I like it specifically with a concealer like this. Like, it's like the perfect pair for the Flower Beauty concealer. And in general, I feel like really creamy concealers, I feel like it really does a great job of blending it out. But I am using the Flower Beauty sponge. This thing is so freaking soft. It's like they were made to go together. So we're just gonna blend that out. But anyway, I was going to go as far as getting a blonde wig as well. And I think I had found one, like something cheap, like whatever, you get it, right? The Amazon, I think, had it for like 13 bucks, but I didn't pull the trigger for like Amazon Prime early enough. So I was like, maybe I can find something pretty cheap. And I was like, Party City, 20 bucks maybe. But then I got lazy. So you're going to get it. I was like, cut tank top where my bra, my boobs are, you're going to get it. I was like, maybe I can find a spray that I can spray my hair blonde, like a temporary color, like wash off coloring, but I'm not trying to spend money. But at the same time, I'm just like, what if I accidentally buy a color where it's like, this isn't wash off, this is actually permanent. We need temporary. I'm feeling lazy and my under eye setting powder is at my desk. I'm right here. So behind me, we have some makeup palettes. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Kat Von D Shade and Light contouring palette, but normally I'll use my NYX or a ColourPop, but they were a little bit further. So I'm just gonna take that, and this is actually an e.l.f. brush. This is actually a favorite brush of mine. I like this for setting underneath the eyes, or even just creating a really sharp contour if you want, or you can even use this to highlight if you want an intense highlight as well. I put some on my brows to kind of set that when we do the brows. I went ahead and added my brows off camera because that's just boring. But I went ahead and used my LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. And now what we're going to do is just really quickly do the very simplest eye look ever, but it's actually one of my favorites, and I think I'm gonna need to specifically purchase a color individually. But I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't picked this up, you need it, or if not, the Wet n Wild My Glamour Squad palette is a great dupe. But this burnt orange color on the Anastasia one is obviously my favorite. I love this so much. Let me prime my eyes though first. I almost forgot. Gonna go ahead and take my soft ochre paint pot, and we're just gonna add this on my eyes. And I usually use my concealer as kind of like an eyeshadow base, but like I've said before, the Flower Beauty, I love it, so creamy, so hydrating. But those concealers usually are not the best to use as an eyeshadow base because they will crease, because you're constantly like opening your eyes and moving them more than like maybe your under eyes will move. And on it, it's just not the best for that. So it's great, but not the best like duo product. So gonna go with our trusty soft ochre paint pot. Next, what I'm gonna do is take a mix of tempera and orange soda, and we're just gonna set the lid. Just because I don't want it too orangey, but I want it too stark white. We'll go back in for that. But I'm gonna take a little bit more of this like white shade. Just put this underneath my brows. And don't worry, that'll get blended out next. But I've got to say, this and a wing is definitely like one of my favorite looks ever. Next, what I'm going to do is go in with that burnt orange shade. And this is a Sonia This is a Sonia Kashuk fluffy brush. And we're just going to go ahead and take this as a transition. Because this look is so simple, I usually do my face makeup. Do all of my face makeup, and if I have time, I'll just like pop this in on my lids because it's so easy. But if I don't end up having time, we'll just do, honestly, maybe just like the burnt orange or something. But since it's not that crazy of a look, it's like I don't really have to worry about like all this fallout or anything. So usually when I'm in a hurry, I'll do like all face makeup, and then whatever can get done with the eyes can get done. Because sometimes like with eye looks, I feel like if it's a little bit more colorful, it usually will take me a little bit longer because there's so much blending, transition shades that I like to work in the mix. But I was at Macy's the other day and I was killing time shopping. But I was just like, you know what? I might have to buy this burnt orange shade individually. They have it in some other palettes. I wonder if I can like pop it out and maybe just like replace it in this one because I love this one. The colors that I'm going to use, these are like my go-tos. Like I need it just like the refillable palettes and just put it in like a little, what do you call it, magnetic one, and just carry that with me. Next, what we're gonna do, next favorite color is the shade Sienna, and just a little bit depending on how dramatic I want to be for the day. But this is just gonna pretty much go on the outer corner of the lid, just kind of packing that and blending that in. And this will give you, sometimes I'll go in with like a little precise pencil brush. But I'm using a Morphe M433 now, something a little bit smaller so we can get that more into the crease. Don't worry if you go a little bit below on the lid, we'll clean that up. Usually I won't go in with like concealer to cover the lid for like these type of looks. Sometimes I do if I want to be extra dramatic that day, because sometimes we have those days. But we're just going to go in. Same thing on the other eye. Just pack it on. I want the most color, and then we're going to bring it up. I know sometimes when people want these like kind of smoky-ish looks on the lid, like you don't have to go just straight in with black right into the crease. I know a lot of people do that, but like build it up, you know, use like a brown, a light brown, then a darker brown, then, you know, and just maybe a little bit of smokiness just on the corner. That's all you need, and just bring it in. The darker the color, it's basically pat it on here and just bring it in even less than the color before, and that'll give you like a really nice transition. It'll just look a little bit more seamless. But just like this, like this is nice and smoky. More than anything, this is more like colors for like that extra definition to pop without having to be like a dark brown. Sometimes I like those type of daytime smoky looks better. Next, just going back in one more time with a little bit more of that orange soda and tempera. And this is, we're just gonna, whatever fell in the lid, we're just gonna brighten it up. And this is an e.l.f. brush. I bought this years ago, but I like it just for a simple matte eye look. Just gonna take that brush so you see, and no additional product, we're just blending out tops of there in case we went a little bit too high. And that's pretty much it for the eyes. But like, it makes a difference. You add that wing and we're good to go. We're keeping it simple for the eye look. Simple but sultry type of a thing. Because I know if I wanted to go full on Regina George, probably like nothing much here. But I still wanted to film a look. Use my everyday look. And we can do that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my wing liner and pop on some lashes. And I'll be right back to finish up. I went ahead and added my NYX matte liquid liner because I have 2 events to go to, a graduation party, and then we have early 2000s party, so I'm like, I'm just gonna do me. But I also went ahead and added my lashes, and I went old school with these lashes. It's been a while since I heard of anybody talk about red cherry lashes, and these are the Red Cherries number 43. If you've been watching YouTube as long as I have, which, how old am I? I was like watching in high school or something, at least like 12, 13 years. But I remember Red Cherry lashes, that was like just the bomb they were talking about. And I bought these a long time ago. I remember when I first tried using lashes. I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line while I talk about lashes. But I remember I was like, oh my god, I need some Red Cherries. What were like the popular ones? 43s and I think like 48s were. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of Sienna and Burnt Orange. We're going to put this on my lower lash line. But it's just like I said previously, lashes are definitely, it's a process with like anything makeup, getting used to them or putting them on for the first time. I was like, oh my god, this is too much. Now these are like very chill everyday lashes to me. These are very comparable to the Ardell Wispies. some people might feel like these are demi wispies, but these feel a lot like the wispies. So if you like the wispies, I think you'll really like these. Very affordable. If they still, I'm pretty sure they should still sell red cherry lashes. I haven't bought them in forever, but I was like, hey, because I actually was going to put on lashes yesterday when I was doing car makeup. But then it was really hot out and we went to a soccer game first and it was like 90 degrees at some point. The sun was hitting us right in the middle of the afternoon. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do face makeup. I'm wearing sunglasses anyway, so I'm not going to do any eye makeup. I'm so glad I did not. I'm going to go ahead and take the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner and just add this on my top waterline. So I actually ended up leaving my Ardell Wispies in the car. But I think it was time to do a fresh pair of lashes anyway. So I was like, you know what do I have right now? Like, it's not too over the top. I have my Baddie B lashes in the style Baddie, but I was like, that might be too much. It's still really hot out. So we're just going to do these. And I was like, finally, I feel comfortable enough wearing the 43s, like, now to the point where it's like, oh, these are nothing. Like, I can definitely go a little crazier. I think I had 48s too, which were a little bit more dramatic. These are nice to me right now, everyday lash. I'm gonna go ahead and take just a little bit of my Galactic Luminous Face Powder, and I'm just basically gonna put it where I'm gonna put my bronzer on top. It's not gonna be super duper hot today, so I kind of want to make sure my bronzer glides on easily since this is a more luminous foundation, and we are still looking on point and luminous. Next, I'm gonna take the Flower Beauty Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer, current favorite of mine, and I'm taking my Real Techniques, this is like the contour brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and start bronzing up my face. And I feel like with this bronzer, I almost sometimes feel like I don't need to wear like blush even, but I like this color. Mine is in the shade L1. They have an M1, it's like more medium tones, and it looks a lot lighter than when it goes on, but I love these shade. I'm telling you, I've been using so many Flower Beauty products. I need to go to Walmart and get more because I can go to Ulta, but I want to save some money. I want to go to Walmart. I want to try some of their setting sprays, maybe some primers. I know they have like a luminous face powder. I want to see how that works. But let me know if you guys want to see some more Flower Beauty products on my channel, because I know I do. I don't know why or how, but I feel like Flower Beauty products, they just make them to all just work so well together. Like the way that this bronzer glides on top of this foundation with like minimal product on top is just beautiful. Next, my favorite blush, Flower Beauty in the shade Peach Primrose. Go ahead and take my favorite blush brush. This is Target's Up and Up brush for $6. You need it in your life. Let me know if you guys have picked this up and you love it as much as I do. I love it when you guys comment and you're like, I totally bought this because of you, and why was I waiting for so long? Someone commented on my Full Face of Milani products, which if you haven't checked it out, you can check it out down below. I know a lot of people have been getting good feedback from that, and someone had mentioned that they picked up the Flower Beauty foundation finally, and she's like, oh my god, why didn't I get it sooner? I was like, oh no, I know, you should have listened. Next, we're gonna take the Flower Beauty, this is the Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette. I need to get the new one that they came out with, which is like not deeper, like more medium tones. This one is great. I love it. I love how it performs. I honestly like to take like just a mixture of all three colors. Check it out. Hold on, my favorite part. Yes, this, it's so finely milled. It's beautiful. You don't get like chunks of glitter on your face. And the other one has just some colors that I need to try. I was so mad yesterday. I packed all my car makeup, everything. I actually used my new makeup bag, Case Up and Go. I need to do a full-on review on it. I wanted it. They had actually sent it to me to try out, see like, hey, if you want, review it, feel, you know, whatever, just give us some feedback on it. And I've actually been using it because I was like, okay, I need to do my makeup in the car, I need to take all my stuff, or even I was doing my makeup on the bus, and I don't like to travel light all the time. So I've actually been using it a lot. I've been liking it, but don't you hate that moment when you just feel like you forgot something? And I was doing my makeup, and I was like, crap, I forgot my highlight, my face highlight. I'm like, no. But I mean, it was really hot outside, so I was probably looking luminous from the sweat anyway, but that's just the worst. We did not forget it today. I'm gonna go ahead and take that little Sonia Kashuk brush, dip in a little bit, and just add this to the inner corner so we do not forget. Gonna quickly spritz my face with some Max Fix Plus and set it while we let this kind of dry down before I put on my lower lash line mascara and my lipstick. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my Flower Beauty Warrior Princess Mascara. I did a full review and demo of this mascara. If you guys are interested, that should be a link down below in the description box. I'm just going to just use this to mesh my falsies with my real lashes together. For my lip liner, I'm going to take my Flower Beauty Petal Pout lip liner in the shade Toffee, and we're going to go ahead and apply this before our liquid lipstick. I like applying something a little bit deeper than whatever my lip shade will be, just to add that definition, and I love not only this lip liner, but this color is amazing. Next, I'm going to take my Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Lip in the shade Bare Honey, and I'm just going to apply that and kind of blend it in with the lip liner, just so we add the seamlessness. I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit and just kind of go back in and just line back some more with my lip liner. You can totally do the liquid lip by itself, but with the lip liner, I just love the definition that it adds, and like this combo is just like the perfect pretty pink for the spring or summertime, and especially if you think like the liquid lip is a little bit too light just for you, go in with the lip liner and you'll love it. So that is a completed look, just a quick and easy everyday spring, summer and makeup tutorial. This is definitely like my go-to look. Feel free to add or omit whatever you like. Skip the fake lashes, maybe the wing liner, but just make it your own. But this is really quick and easy go-to for whatever you need to do, wherever you need to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with some more videos, and especially if you guys want to keep up and see my full-on review of the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer and see how I liked it and would I recommend it for somebody with a dry skin. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.